Thank you for tuning in to Three Minds, One Mic. It's the Regular Folk Talk Show podcast, where we talk with regular folks about their opinions and perspectives on life and current events. With me always is Anthony and Radu, and we're glad that you tuned in. Thank you for tuning in to Three Minds, One Mic. It's the Regular Folk Talk Show podcast, where we talk with regular folks about their opinions and perspectives on life and current events. With me always is Anthony and Radu, and we're glad that you tuned in.
Oh, not much. Just got home from work. Set up.
It's not a bad idea.
Thank you for tuning in to Three Minds, One Mic. It's the Regular Folk Talk Show podcast, where we talk with regular folks about their opinions and perspectives on life and current events. With me always is Anthony and Radu, and we're glad that you tuned in. Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Three Minds, One Mic. I'm Mike, of course, and with me always is Radu and Anthony. How you guys doing today?
Hey, everybody.
Doing good, doing good.
Doing all right. How are
Right
you?
on. Doing well. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see you guys again. 2 weeks in a row now. This is kind of good.
Mhm.
Maybe we'll get a momentum going. I do want to start getting some guests on, but I wanted to make sure we're a little more steady and doing something. So maybe next week I can see if we can get a guest scheduled. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
What's new in your world, guys? Anthony, what's going on with you?
Nothing really. Nothing's new.
Uh,
Just playing more guitar, playing more drums.
Are you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Behind
Did you
you.
finally set up the drum set?
Yeah, I set the drum set up like a month ago. Put it in the corner of the living room. And then just the other day I got this like double pedal for the kick
Sick.
drum. So
All
I'm
right.
trying to learn that. That's hard.
So that give you like a double bass kind of thing, or
Yeah, exactly.
sweet?
Which will sound cool, but it's hard to do. It's hard to get my left leg to go
Upright.
opposite of my right. Yeah.
Do you practice when you're not on the drums, just like while you're sitting there, or sitting in
I-
traffic or something?
I'm gonna start. Yeah.
Good.
I just got it, so.
I always wanted to drive a stick before I learned how, and I would like sit on the toilet, doing my business, and I'd have the plunger, and I'd sit there like practicing. Like I really didn't have any idea what I was doing, but to my credit, the first time I drove a stick shift, it was my buddy's car, and he was drunk, and I had to drive, and I only popped the clutch once.
Wow,
So I
that's
was
impressive.
pretty proud of myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was pretty happy about that. So I think that's a natural skill I have is driving. I don't know. Always just kind of been a natural at it because I remember sitting in the garage, like in the driveway in my mom's car. We were going to go somewhere, and I'd go sit in the car waiting for her. And I'd be like 5, I'd be 10, and I'm driving. Like I close my eyes and go through all the motions of backing up out of the driveway. I guess
Yeah.
just all into
Picturing.
driving. I guess,
Yeah.
yeah, totally picturing it. So first time I got to drive was kind of exciting, kind of fun. And it was actually a cab. My mom worked for a cab company, and she dispatched on Sundays, so I would go in on Sundays with her, and I knew a lot of the cabbies. And this is one guy I knew, and I can't remember his name for the life of me. But he was like one of the most interesting guys I ever met, and I was 12. You know what I mean? So, but he was very adventurous. He like we were in traffic one time, and he came up behind us just driving. He wasn't following us or nothing, but we were at a light, and he jumped out of the car, ran over my mom's car, and then ran back in and got in his car. He was just like a wild dude. He was like a Jim Carrey, but not. But yeah, he was a cool dude, and he taught me. He let me drive in the parking lot. kind of learn the brakes and gas, kind of stuff from that.
Yeah.
And then I started taking my mom's cab out at night. So kudos to him. I probably would have done that anyway, whether he taught me how to drive or not. But
Could have figured it out.
yeah, I would have. It's good times. So I don't know how we got on that. Oh, driving stick. How do we get on that? Oh, doing the left and right foot. Right.
Double bass. Yeah.
Dude, that was like, way tangent right there. So that's exciting, man, because you did the drums and one of the guitars on your demo,
Yeah.
right? And then don't tell me. The other guy. I know his name. I know it. I've used it. But yeah, the other guy did the bass and the other guitar, Jaden.
Yeah.
I was gonna get it.
You did.
So that's pretty dope, man. That's cool that you're getting back into that.
Yeah, trying to. Just I've been feeling like it, so that's good.
What about a keyboard? Aren't you doing something with keyboard?
I still have it. I play it here and there. Like I have some old stuff that I made on it that I'll just run through and then turn it off.
That's pretty cool. Right on, man. Reigniting that passion. I like it.
Yeah, trying to do better things with my free time.
There you
I
go.
have better things
off
to
the
do with my
scrolling.
free time. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm watching a lot more movies now, like not on my phone as much. I mean, I still go on social media every morning and probably at night and everything. So, but I feel like I'm watching TV more. I
Right.
don't know if that's better.
Not looking
or
down, just scrolling.
Yeah, or I was sitting on a mindless game while I'm listening to I was watching right before this. I was watching Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, nice.
That
That's a good
movie's
one.
so funny, man.
Such a good movie.
Yeah, and the more you watch it, the more you get out of it. Like each time, it's like. What's going on with you, Mr. Radu? How's the house coming along, man? How's work? How's life? How's
Good,
the
good.
fam?
Work is same. You know, still getting used to going into the office 3 days a week. Um, Continuing with the work in the house. Painting's taking a while, so I think like maybe 10 years from now, in our future podcast, I'll still be talking about painting. But yeah, I'm taking my time.
That's all right. Still yours. Do it.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. So let me ask you: do you prefer the 3 days in a row going in the office, or would you rather do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or like end of the week, beginning of the week? Because you do it like right in the middle of the week, right?
Yeah, I think I did the 3 days in a row for a bit, and I'm not digging that. So now I switched to Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And what's nice about Friday is it's like regular, like I don't have to wear button-down shirts and
Nice.
just
Casual Friday.
casual. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. So that's a
I
little
So
think I
you-
still
better.
did that.
I'm sorry, they changed you for so you go in the office Tuesday, Thursday, Friday?
Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Yeah.
Oh, do you like that better? I'm sorry, I missed if you.
Yeah, I prefer that. I prefer that break on Wednesday.
Nice.
Working from home on Wednesday and then going to work, going to the office on Friday because it's casual
Casual.
Friday. So,
So you got 3 casual days during the week. That's pretty dope.
yeah. One is shorts.
Right.
Shorts and a t-shirt.
Well, did you find out how casual you can get?
at, at home or at the office. I don't want to risk it at the office.
Right. I mean, with your teddy bear and your pillow and your shorts. What's up, guys?
Ladies.
Yeah.
You said it was casual.
Too casual.
Right.
Yeah, like Meredith on The Office. Remember that?
Yeah,
Casual Friday. She wasn't wearing her bloomers.
and wearing like a dress that was too short on both sides.
Yeah. Always exposing something. But she did get her PhD, she said, in teaching or psychology or something. Or a master's in psychology. Remember they said at the end, a year later, she's like, yeah, they never filmed me. I got my master's in psychology while I was working there. It was college.
Oh.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty funny. So that's got going on, man. What are you doing for your hobbies? You watching good movies? You playing on your phone?
Yeah, I've been watching movies.
Play with your toys? What do you do?
Yeah, well, movies a lot. There's this new show. Well, it's not new. It's I guess it's on the maybe 4th or 5th season already. Slow Horses on Apple TV. It's really good. And there's a new season coming up now in September.
Nice. Who's in that? I thought I just saw a
Gary
commercial
Oldman.
for that. Yes, I just saw a commercial for that.
Yeah, it's really good. I would recommend it.
All right.
It's about this
Wild
group of misfits at MI5, I think, or MI6, one of those British agencies, and they're like nobody likes them, and they're sent to a separate office, and they're all just kind of screw ups, but they end up solving the cases that the regular guys can't.
So it's got some laughs in it too, I bet.
It's got some of that, yeah. But Gary Oldman is just great. So
Oh yeah, he's a brilliant actor, dude. I love him.
yeah.
They showed him on a talk show. I think it was Letterman or maybe Conan, but they showed him some of his scenes with like a fart noise added in. Oh, he was rolling, man. He took that so well. He was laughing so hard at that stuff. Like it was with him and like he was Dracula and Bram Stoker's Dracula, and he slides up. He's in the castle or whatever, and he slides up next to the person there, and he says something, and then they had a little fart sound to it. He was balling, dude. By like the second scene, he was just laughing so hard he was crying. That was funny because he's such an exceptional actor, and there is like an esteem to him,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. Did you ever see Romeo and Juliet with
Leo?
Leo DiCaprio? Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul Sorvino plays the dad, one of their dads, and he's drunk and having a party, and he's doing some weird stuff, and it was like really weird seeing him do that kind of stuff. He was the mob boss in Goodfellas, and he just plays a lot of stoic roles, and he was just very, playful in that. It was really funny to see. So it's the same thing with Gary Oldman, to see him like normal. You know what I mean? Laughing at fart jokes like everybody else, but he's always distinguished and respected.
Yeah.
I've never heard anything bad about him.
Yeah.
That's a cool show. I'd probably check that out. So what kind of current events are you guys up to date with? I think we were just touched on the beef stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
I saw one Instagram guy that said just lay off beef for the next 3 months because it's not going to be right. So that's not bad advice.
Yeah, I haven't heard much about it or haven't seen much, so like break it down.
What I heard is that beef ended up in Texas and Florida, I want to say. And they already
Beef ended up in Florida. Wait, what happened?
That's where it got distributed, Texas and Florida, and it just got recalled too.
Jeez. Oh, okay. Dang, that was quick. I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, I just read that. I heard. I forgot to mention it when we were talking about it, but I just remembered that that it got recalled.
So it's like tainted beef from Argentina.
Well, it's not like tainted. They just hormones that they use in their cattle that nobody else really accepts because it's not really good for humans.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is interesting that it came from Argentina, which is a lot of stuff happens in Argentina, right? Or it goes to be quieted down or is hidden or non-extradited or whatever deal we have with Argentina.
Make it look shitty, maybe.
Make it what?
Make it look bad.
Right.
Hey, this place isn't that good.
I don't know. That's interesting. China. And then, like Trump's. I'm sorry, dude. I don't mean to interrupt you.
I was just going to say what you're going to say. The China thing that they turned it down also.
Right. Yeah, and then Trump's on there like, we're not going to say where it's coming from. Like, really? I mean, do they really not expect us to put 2 and 2 together sometimes? If not most of the time now?
I don't think they do.
Like, you got this beef that was rejected, and now all of a sudden we're getting this big shipment of beef, 1.2 million pounds or whatever, which is like somebody said would take like 100,000 head of cattle or something, which there's not that much in the, I don't know what the heck that was. So even like the beef isn't right either. I don't know. It's just interesting.
Probably. I've already seen that there's been like the FDA has already approved bioengineered proteins and like foods already, like eggs even, and already some of them are going up in Walmarts and Targets. They just have like I forgot what it said. Like there was a bio eggs one where there's like a thing of eggs. It's like equivalent to 42 egg whites. It would look like a bag of powder or something. I don't know.
And that's all.
Powdered eggs have been around for a long time.
It said like bio cured or something. That's another one of them. Bio cured.
Or cultivated.
Bio cultivated. Yeah, don't buy that.
And that chicken's been around for a while already. Who's to say the beef hasn't? You know what I mean? We don't know that.
Right.
We just know that they've confirmed at least that some of the chicken is.
Yeah, I mean, if they can grow chicken meat, what's stopping them from going beef? It's pretty much the same process.
Yeah, it's just synthesizing proteins, right? I don't know, man. Makes you wonder if they have like replicator technology. Or something like close to it. Yeah, because the chemical stuff that we're using, and you could 3D print organs now. You know what I mean? Or you've been able to, like, I don't know. It's just weird. It is almost kind of like a replicator in many, like not all together though. You know what I mean? Like they can create stuff, but it's not one machine that does it all. I don't know. Maybe I'm really far out there because that's a stretch, but we're just making everything now. You need an eyeball here? Let's make you one. Hey, you need a pancreas? We'll print one out for you. You know what I mean? It's like.
I mean, that would be nice, but I don't know. I don't think they're that advanced.
You don't think they're doing
that? I mean, I've heard they print like the scaffolding for an organ, and then they seed it with cells from that organ, and then they grow around that scaffolding. But I don't know if they actually
Oh,
print
just to like
the-
shape it or something.
I think so. I mean, that's what I've seen. But it would be nice if they can print the whole organ. Like half an hour, get a new liver.
How? Yeah,
Part.
specified to you with your stuff.
Yeah.
That'd
You
be
won't
crazy.
reject it. Well, I mean, if they're doing that with meat, right? Weren't they cloning organs 10, 15 years ago? Wasn't that in the news for a little bit?
Yeah. Yeah.
They were actually able to clone organs. So
Yeah. Like in pigs, I think.
right. So I mean, and that was years ago, and technology advances so fast.
Right.
Who's to say what they can do now?
True.
I mean, there's the conspiracies. Of course, there's clones already, full
Right.
animated clones. You know what I mean? Or at least robots, or I don't know, something. Joe Biden was dead since 2019. It was an imposter, an actor, a robot replaced him for the 4 years he was president, 3.5, whatever it was.
Right.
So, I don't know, dude, because you see some of this stuff that's been around, that they're introducing, that we know has been around for a long time. And even what they're introducing, it's like, is that really the full magnitude of what's available? Like, they're not going to share that with public, because if it gets into our hands, we can use it against them, right?
Right.
I would
Yeah.
think that would be the mentality of something advanced or something such as that, or it would destroy the political, socio-economic system that they've rigged up. So, it's more control.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's do away with the farmers so you can't grow your own stuff. Let's decimate the land so you really can't grow anything without poison. And you'd be forced to buy the lab grown. It already is, dude. There's already a water crisis in New Mexico and Texas and like the Southwest is getting hit hard. That's insane too. And how long ago were did they come out? They were buying up water rights and land and farmland in America, and the billionaires and BlackRock.
Like a year
So
ago.
buying up
Wasn't it
water
that long?
rights and
Hasn't been that long since there's been like publications about it.
last 3 years, 2-3 years, and now we're in a water crisis. It's interesting.
Yeah. How is it by you guys? Do you have any water restrictions?
Yeah, as far as watering and stuff, like, but they're always there every summer. Water in the morning, water at night when the water doesn't evaporate as fast. Limit your showers. Just try and conserve. But I don't know. I feel like that's going to get worse. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like it's designed to get worse. I mean, but we buy water anyway. You know what I mean? We buy water bottles by the case. So we're already buying water. Plus, we pay a water bill. So it's like, I don't know, dude. It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
But that's pretty crazy. So you guys got some trips coming up, right? I do, Anthony. You're both travelers. One of the world, one of the other one of the states so far.
When I can.
For now.
Yeah.
Where are you going? Where are you going, Reddy? What you got coming up?
New York. Going back to Long Island, see how the old house is doing. Going to the city, maybe walk around a bit, catch a show or something.
Nice.
Gonna see my cousin, have a barbecue. I haven't seen him since we moved here.
Dude, right on. You're pretty tight with him.
Yeah. We used to hang out all the time. So
That's cool. You guys get to hang out.
yeah.
And you're actually coming out here too, right?
Yeah. So at the end of September, I just need to buy the tickets and stuff.
That'll be dope.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's become a yearly thing for the past 4 years, 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
4 years, I guess. 2020 wasn't traveling too much.
It's a tradition, man.
It's become, yeah, I'm digging it.
Nice.
I might be available to go out there one day.
That would be awesome.
Getting better, yeah. I might be able to buy one plane seat instead of 2.
Yeah.
That'll
Sure.
help. Or you could just try it and maybe they'll bump the fat ass to first class. Might happen.
Yeah. I mean, you're a friendly guy. I'm sure you can maybe convince them.
Yeah, maybe. Or get kicked off the plane. One of the two.
Yeah.
What about you, Anthony? Where you going? What you got going on?
I'm also going to New York, beginning October.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
October. Well, I knew you were going, but I didn't know. I forgot it was October.
Yeah, beginning October during Balloon Fiesta, so I'll be
Oh,
gone
sweet.
during the busy time.
Oh, yeah, work.
Right.
Well, I'm not gonna see you there.
Oh, you'll not see me there? Yeah, you'll be gone already.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
About a month apart, right? You're going
Yeah.
the beginning of September and going the beginning of October.
But I'll see you in New Mexico.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, because that would be right before I leave.
Yeah.
End September,
Oh,
you said?
yeah, it would. End of September.
Yeah.
And two big, decent trips. One you're driving, the other one you're flying, so it's a little different. Where are you staying at in New York, Anthony? You going to stay in Manhattan again with your buddy?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with my buddy, and then everybody. There's like a lot of us going, like 8 or 9 of us, like total. But like also a lot of couples, so they're getting a B&B. I was
Nice.
okay with being the one that stays with Hugo. I was like, yeah, I have to pay.
Does he have a girlfriend?
Hugo?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she doesn't live with him.
Oh, cool. Oh.
I think they live close, but yeah, like not in the same place. He's got like a roommate or something.
Oh, cool. How long are you going to be there for?
6 days, 7 days, I think.
Oh, okay. It's not bad.
3rd to the 9th.
Dude, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
The whole week.
I think I'm flying out on a Saturday also, which I've never flown out on a Saturday.
That'll be dope.
Nice. Did you get your tickets already?
Yeah,
Okay. Was it expensive?
not too bad. We found decent ones. I think it was like $320.
Oh, that's really good.
Not too bad, yeah.
Nice.
It's usually what I pay whenever I go out there is like around $3 to $350.
Okay. Do you have any plans while you're there? Anything you want to see in particular? Maybe a Broadway show or anything?
Maybe. I have yet to see a Broadway show after being to New York like 7 times, so maybe this time I will. Going to a concert though, that's like the main thing we're all going out for is this band Basement. It's having a concert. I don't know where at, some theater in Brooklyn,
Okay.
but that's where we're going. So that's like the main plan, and then stuff I do outside of that, I don't know yet.
Nice. Maybe check out Central Park.
Maybe, yeah. I've been there a couple of times. I was at the I think it's the Met. Yeah, the Met's right next to Central Park. So I got to check it out after going to the Met.
Nice.
Again, because I feel like every single time I've seen Central Park, it's like a new spot that I've been in.
Yeah. I mean, it's huge. Central Park is just immense.
Yeah, it's crazy. Get some hot dogs from was it Sabres? Was it the brand?
Separate?
Sabret, yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
Just classic.
Yes, sir.
Bunch of pizza.
For sure. You can't beat New York pizza.
You can't.
Unless you're from
Especially-
Chicago.
Yeah, I like if deep dish is your thing. Yeah, I like the New York style. I guess I haven't had Chicago pizza authentic, so
I
Yeah.
think the closest we have to is Chicago Pizza is Pizza 9, right?
yeah,
I like Pizza 9. They're pretty good, but I'm sure it ain't authentic.
yeah, no. Like I like deep dish pizzas, but I'm more of like give me a big flat cheese one.
Well, they make one at Pizza 9, and I've had it. They make a Chicago style where everything's inside, you know what I mean? And then it's just got that top dough with the sauce on it.
Yeah,
It's pretty good. But they remind me, their crust reminds me of the way Pizza Hut used to be, like back in the day. And now
Yeah.
Pizza Hut's like way more processed, I guess, or something. I'm sure Pizza 9 is too, but it's just different. But they're expensive. They're like double what almost everybody else is.
Pizza Hut was the spot back in the day. They had the salad bar, you could eat inside. I remember wanting
Jukebox.
to go to jukebox. I remember wanting to go there for my birthday.
Yeah? I remember that.
Pizza Hut.
Yeah, we used to go there pretty often, though. It was fun.
Yeah. You good? The little red cups with the drinks.
Yep.
You know? It's like CC's almost. CC's is cool too.
Yeah, it was. I want to go back there, dude. I haven't been there in a minute. I want to go. I don't see them closing because, I mean, it's cheap pizza. You know what I mean? You get a lot of it.
Yeah.
That's great in this economy. So
Yeah.
and it's not bad either. I mean, their food isn't bad. It's not. I think Little Caesars is worse. You know what I mean? Cheaper, and
Oh yeah. No, their pizza isn't bad.
I don't eat as much as I have. You know what I mean? So I don't. We were actually going to go to a buffet on Sunday, after Marcus got baptized. Talk about that in a minute too. But we were going to go to a buffet. We were going to go to Golden Corral. I'm like, it's going to be $15, and we're not even going to eat that much. You know what I mean? Like, we can just go to a
Yeah.
restaurant, order a thing, and then take home leftovers, which you can't do at a buffet.
Right.
So we ended up going to Chili's, and we both brought home leftovers. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's
So
weird.
It was a good call.
It's really weird. What was that?
I said, well, then it was a good call.
Yeah, it was. But they have good food there too, at Golden Corral, and I really love their Bourbon Street chicken. That's like my favorite thing they have with white rice. That's some good grubbins.
Nice.
But yeah, Marcus got baptized on Sunday over at Sagebrush, and it was pretty interesting. You know, it was I didn't know what to expect, so I got there early, and they told me where he was going to be. I kind of sat in the back because I had my walker and stuff. But yeah, they did it during a worship song, and got like 6 or 7 people just done like that during that first song almost. It was interesting. I barely had time to like get my camera. I'm like, oh, they're starting. They're doing it. Like no nothing. You know, like, so I don't know. It was kind of interesting, but he was excited about it. He was glad.
I'm glad he did it, but it's definitely not as like ceremonial as like the old churches we'd go to, or like, you know, just like New Life was even. New Life, they talked to you. They had the mic and stuff, and you'd hear Pastor Allen baptize him.
Right. And then you got to speak over him, or people that, you know, knew you got to come and talk over him or knew him. So like Josh got baptized, and did you get baptized at New Life?
I didn't get baptized, no.
Oh, okay. Josh did, and yeah, it was pretty cool. Like his dad came, we were all there, and we got to speak over him and bless him, and it was kind of neat. You know, it was really cool. And they would have like 3 or 4 or 5 at a time. You know what I mean? But everybody got to do that, and it was a little more ceremonial and special. And it's like, hey man, this is a big decision you're making, and we're going to celebrate that. I don't know if that's biblical, because I mean, they were doing that in the Jordan, right? They were just, John the Baptist was just dunking people and sending them on, dunking them, you know what I mean? So maybe that's the way, but because they were praying over him. Obviously there were people there and dunking him and asking questions, and, you know, confession and stuff like that, confessing he believes. So I mean, it was done right biblically, but it's not what I was used to. So of course I'm going to grumble because everything should be the way I'm used to it.
Is this your church, Sagebrush?
I don't know. I've been kind of church jumping, but Pastor Todd, the one that preaches there, he's a good preacher. I like him. So yeah, it's just a big church. You disappear. They have small groups. They have they have what they're supposed to have. They're doing what they're supposed to do. You know what I mean? So I can't complain too much. But I don't know. It feels like some of those resources that are going to these big buildings and these conglomerates, and like they buy property and stuff. So they have one of their other churches in Rio Rancho, and they have like a building, and then the church is up on top, but the rest is like rented out, which is brilliant. You know what I mean? It's a brilliant thing. I don't know how that works with taxes and clergy and all that stuff, but at the same time, it's like, why isn't there more soup kitchens? Why isn't there more, you know, like, hey, let's, I don't know, figure out some other things to do. But now they're getting a bunch of resources. They have things. They have places for people to go. I don't know what kind of like homeless shelters or rehabs or, you know, stuff like that they have, if any, which they should, I think. Once again, my opinion. But who am I? You know, if I ran a big church, I'd probably think differently.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I don't see that biblical. Having a big church, bunch of congregants, you know, paying you money, and then you're the treasurer, and you're the pastor, and you're the one that says where it goes and what gets done with it. And I mean, you have board members and whatnot, like any other business. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I know I got a lot of pride and arrogance, so I question my opinions quite a bit, but I still have them.
Yeah. Contrarian.
Yeah, yeah. It's tough.
Me too sometimes.
I don't know. I think there's some understanding to that because you do see it from both sides. You do understand that. You have the empathy. You have the understanding. But
Yeah.
when it comes to your own, like, because you can understand both sides, it's kind of hard to justify one over the other. You know what I mean? To defend one over the other, because that's why I think we're people like us are like mediators or, you know, peacekeepers or whatever. Like, we need to get in the middle and be like, well, this is, I think, what's going on and the gist of things. Because we get hung up on details, man. You know what I mean? You get hung up on the way someone says a word and the tone they use or whatever. And it's like, that's not even the issue. Like, that's totally not the issue. So,
Mm.
I don't know. There's got to be a place for that. Bartender, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard because I agree that like it's helpful in certain cases with other people usually, but then if it's like kind of an internal struggle and you're just kind of you can't like form a fucking opinion because you're just like, you know what I mean? Oh, I see this.
Right.
I understand
True.
this. So it's like it can
Kind of
be
lead to decision paralysis.
yeah. Now it's paralysis.
Yep. Yeah, it's weird. My psych teacher, he's my social psych and personality psych professor, and he's my favorite one. I mean, just the way he taught the class, and he was just, yeah, he was my favorite teacher. Those are my favorite subjects. But he yeah, just nothing to it but to do it. You know what I mean? And should be my motto, because I overthink everything. I overthink myself out of so many actions or doing anything, and I just sit there because I can't decide or I can't see the benefit over one or the other. Whatever crap, you know, I justify my shit with. So yeah, it's just nothing to it but to do it.
Yeah.
Then I'm mess it up. I'll do it wrong. Then I have to fix it and go through all that struggle. Yeah, it's like, if I don't do nothing, that's not the way to live either, though.
No.
I've gone to the gym twice this week, which is
Nice.
nice. Yeah, I plan on going tomorrow. So I plan on every day, but I'm starting up. So here's my justification.
Yeah.
Nice. What kind of workouts?
Well,
What was that?
I think Anthony was going to say something.
I was just gonna say, at least you went. Yeah, what kind of workouts?
It's not too many I can do weight wise. I mean, I walk around the place. So I do a couple laps around there, which is nice. It's just water fountains and air conditioning, you know. So that's kind of cool. And I sit down on my walker when I have to. But there's I like bench pressing. I've always liked to bench press or do shoulder presses and stuff. But this shoulder hurts and I can't do a lot with it. But I found this one machine that like works here and your back and your arms a little bit, like and your shoulders. You just kind of lay on it. It's almost like a rowing, but you're like just pulling this weight back. And I'm sore as heck, dude. I felt that, you know, and it's nice. You know, it's a nice soreness, not pain, not like my shoulder hurting inside. You know, that's physical pain, but the soreness is nice. It's like, hey, I did something. That's kind of cool. So,
Nice.
but yeah, I deal with the pain more often than the soreness, so that's a deterrent sometimes. But I also know that if I deal more with the pain, it'll lessen over time, right? So yeah, it's a hard spot to be in. So I'm doing something. I mean, get some momentum going and turn into something else. Small changes.
Sure.
Yeah. It's really hard to change your brain into being comfortable in uncomfortable situations.
Well, that's part of my thinking too, is that this is uncomfortable, so it's good for me.
Yeah, no, it is.
You know what I mean? Because I've been comfortable for a long time, and it's hasn't benefited me all that much. So, or anybody else around me.
Yeah.
Baby steps. That's how we do anything, right? We make changes, baby steps. Can't do it all at once because then you're overwhelmed and back into that paralysis. It's like, I have so much to do. I'm not even going to do anything. Because if I do this, I'll feel bad I didn't do that. And it's like an all or nothing mentality, which is dangerous for anything.
Yeah.
It's not, it's just not good. So breaking it out, breaking out of that is part of the struggle.
Yeah. You're creating more conducive things, like mindsets to have, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, and you do that, and other things tend to follow.
Yeah.
Which is funny that they wrote about that thousands of years ago. Set your mind on good things, and your body follows. It's interesting. Renewing of your mind. But that holds true with anything, whether you're religious or not. It's the renewing of your mind that's going to cause any change in your life. And in order to renew the mind, you end up being more conscious of the stuff you're trying to change. You know what I mean? Or what needs to be changed. And it's just daunting. Sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes not. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of grace. Then you have to have grace for yourself too, because like I said, you can't do all or nothing. Just not that leads to any long-term change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Took me 50 years to try and do something about it. I mean, I tried here and there over that 50 years, but nothing. I don't have the mentality like I have now, which isn't 180, but 45 maybe. It's getting there.
Well, I mean, if you can do it, doesn't really matter the age.
Right. And that's part of my motivation too, is thinking that I'll decrease my age the more I do. You know what I mean? I won't, but I'll be more aligned with 50-year-olds now compared to where I'm at right now. So
yeah.
I don't know. I'm moving better than I was. So I'll take that. Keep moving.
Yeah.
So you work in DC, but you live in Virginia. And I asked you earlier about what is DC like, and you're like, it's clean. DC is clean. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, they take care of the streets, everything's no graffiti, no.
Yeah. Nice. No graffiti, streets are clean. There's no trash on the streets. A lot less homeless people than there were, like, back when I first started this job. Was around 2014, I want to say.
2014?
Yeah, and it was a lot. Yeah, it's been a while, and it was a lot messier back then. A lot more vagrants,
They cleaned it up a lot.
They have, yeah.
I think they shipped them over here.
Well, the weather is nicer over there, so.
Right. Yeah, we got a lot more over here in the last 5 years for sure.
So. Interesting. Why do you think that is?
COVID, I think, got a lot to do with it. I don't know if anything in California was going on. That brought some over here, but I don't know. It's definitely increased, and I think since COVID. So I don't know where the cause was in that. There's a correlation there, but I don't know what the cause was. I remember when Katrina happened, we had a huge influx of people. That dissipated over time too. So I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah,
we are a sanctuary state too. We're a very blue state, very sanctuary state, but they're starting to talk about making it illegal to be homeless, which I don't understand how that's going to work.
Illegal to be homeless?
Yeah, like you'll go get citations or fines or go to jail. Like, why don't you just build a shelter? You know what I mean? Like, our jails are already overcrowded, so you can't be arresting everybody that's homeless. They're going to make a move and be homeless somewhere else. I mean, I don't understand how that's going to work. I guess that's in the plans. And Trump is even talking to crap about the leniency New Mexico has on crime and stuff. So it's I don't know. None of it makes sense. It really doesn't. Because we got a bunch of money from the federal government for law enforcement, for the National Guard to be put on the streets for a little while to help out. You know what I mean? We're getting all this money for our police but nothing seems to change. Nothing seems to get better. It seems to be getting worse, as a matter of fact. So. Why don't you guys talk amongst yourselves for just a moment, and I'll be right back.
All right. So, Anthony, well, you were talking about learning some other instruments. So, how many instruments do you play?
Just three, I guess four if you count the bass. To me, it's just like a guitar, which is just four strings. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. I mean that's impressive. And how do you learn? Like, do you watch courses on YouTube or from friends, or how do you learn?
Yeah. Whenever I first started learning guitar, um, what almost 4 years now. It's just crazy. 4 years in November. It was all like through YouTube, just self-taught. Learn the tablature online. Just started putting it together myself with the YouTube mainly being like the main teacher.
Okay.
And
What's
then I just what?
I was gonna say what's tablature?
So it's like it's hard to explain. So it's like it's the music without having the actual notes. You know what I mean? So it's not like you know how they have the row of music and it's like the different notes and it goes up and down, blah blah blah. It's more like it has the rows and it has like 0, 0 to 4 or whatever, and
Okay.
that's like open, second fret, fourth fret.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? And then, so that's how I would learn. It's just by like numbers, pretty much like fifth fret, seventh fret, blah blah blah. And they put it all together and just, okay, 5, 7, 6, 5, you know, whatever. Put it
Gotcha.
together with my fingers.
That sounds hard.
I think it's a lot easier, honestly, than any other ways of learning. Like I think tablature is probably the best for beginners. Once you can understand the tablature, of course, you know, watch a video on it or something.
Yeah.
Then you're like, oh, okay, that makes sense, and then it speeds up the process for sure.
Yeah. When you were talking about drums, and I think you mentioned something about getting your feet right, like doing one thing with one foot and another thing with another foot, right?
Yeah.
I used to play piano, and I had the same issue with getting the left hand and the right hand to do totally different things.
Oh yeah, it's very hard.
Yeah.
Like whenever I try on the keyboard to get my left hand to play bass notes and do some melodies, it's hard. I don't know why. Like my left hand it won't stay in time. It'll sound all wonky and
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Okay, so you play keyboard as well. Nice.
Yeah. That one I learned like a couple years ago.
Okay.
I just wanted to learn piano for whatever reason.
Okay.
I was like, I asked my grandpa for a keyboard. Got me one for Christmas. I was like, oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Started learning that.
So which one do you think was the most difficult to pick up?
Probably guitar. I think after I learned guitar, learning everything else was a lot easier.
Okay.
But learning, like going through those first like year or so of learning guitar, where I was like not good for a while. I'm still not that good, but I at least know somewhat of what I'm doing at it.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, drums weren't too bad, honestly. I picked them up pretty easy. At least like the very rudimentary parts of it, and then just like adding extra stuff. Like now I just added the double bass pedal, so that's gonna get like a lot harder. More
Want me to keep it for my mom?
polyrhythms, you know, every limb doing a different thing, basically.
Right. Yeah. So do they have notes for drums, kind of like they do for guitar or for piano, or?
They do, I believe, and I think they might also have tablature for drums.
Okay.
Which I didn't learn like through that way. I would just learn by playing or like watching like videos, like you know how to whatever do 4/4 or learn like simple time signatures.
Gotcha.
Mostly, and then having the demo as like motivation too, I think really sped up my progress on the drums.
Gotcha.
It's like, but yeah.
So when I look at like drum setups for, I don't know, a band, or is that like a standard setup? Do they come with, you need to have this one and I don't know, or you can just put in whatever you want. How does that work?
It's definitely like chef's choice for sure. Like whatever you want to have at your disposal. I think. I mean, you almost can't do it without a snare. Like a snare and a kick and a hi hat is probably you can get away playing whole songs and concerts with just that probably.
Okay.
And then all this other, the extra toms and the extra cymbals. That's like extra stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. But there's like a basic set that you need.
Yeah, basically, I mean, if you like if anybody just wanted to start playing drums right now, all they need is a kick drum, a snare, and a hi hat, and they can start learning.
Okay.
And then eventually add on to it. But I think like Ringo was one of those first guys that had like a 5-piece drum set, and it was like he played drums better than most people back in the day, or everybody praised him for his playing for the song, not playing for himself.
Yeah. And how many do you have?
How many? Like what's the piece? I have 3 toms, a snare, so there's 4. The kick, 5, and then 3 cymbals. So it's an 8-piece.
Okay, well, that's a pretty big set.
Yeah, well, it's an electric drum set.
Okay.
Luckily, yeah. So it shrinks down. It's pretty small compared to like a regular set. Like my buddy has regular drums, and I remember playing on them. I was like, Jesus, these are like way bigger than my set. It's way different.
And you got to hit them probably a lot harder too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny if you see me playing the drum set and I have the headphones on, all you hear is just like, it's nothing much really.
Okay.
But it sounds cool in my headphones.
Yeah.
I remember it was funny when he first got it here, and all I heard was that tapping. I'm like, is something leaking? Like, is there something dripping? And then it was I started to sense the rhythm of it. I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, it just sounded like someone hitting some plastic things. So that's pretty funny.
Yeah. It's cool. I'm glad I got it. It was a good investment.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Music's fun, man. Creating is fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. So, opposite of creating is destroying, right?
I think so.
Had 3 deaths just recently. 2 on the same day, right? Dolly Parton, and who else was 80?
Tim Curry.
Just that. Who? Oh,
Tim Curry.
Yep, Tim Curry.
Or did he die the day after?
No, the same day. They both died on the same day.
Oh wow.
Both 80. And then who was the first one? There was someone that died right before them. Anyway, it came in 3s. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. So seeing all the stuff, like Dolly's had such a prolific career and such an impact on people, and it's just it's really cool. And even Tim Curry, that's like got such a cult following just from the Rocky Horror Picture Show alone.
Oh yeah,
and not to mention all the other stuff he's done.
Oh yeah, Optimus Prime, man. Did you know that?
Tim Curry was Optimus Prime?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
Not him. Was it him or the other guy that died? I think you know.
Optimus Prime was the guy that did The Grinch and Tony the Tiger.
Did he die too?
I don't know. There was another one that was recently.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure he wasn't Optimus Prime. Tim Curry?
Yeah, no, I think you're right. Peter Cullen.
Yeah, Peter Cullen. That's right.
He's the other guy that died. He was 85. He did. He was Optimus Prime. He did it in the original 1984, and then he did it in all the new ones.
Yeah, he came back and he was Optimus Prime every time, which I think is awesome. So.
Dang, rip. He died like yesterday.
Oh wow! See, I didn't even hear about that. And yesterday was the 26th. Yeah, because Dolly and Tim were on the 25th, but I can't remember who was before them. But yeah, I didn't even know about this guy. That Cullen just passed.
Oh yeah, that guy. He was in Home Alone.
Peter Cullen was in Home Alone?
No, Tim Curry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in Home Alone too in New York. He was the
Like the
Manager or whatever he was.
the hotel
I'm
guy.
sorry, sir. I love you. He's funny. Did you ever see Scary Movie 2? He was in that too. He's a doctor in that, a perverted.
Really?
So it's based off of The Haunting with Liam Neeson was the doctor
Mm.
that put these guys together that to study insomnia in a supposedly haunted house. But Tim Curry plays him, and he's just a pervert. He's funny as hell. He was, but he did a lot of voice acting too. He was a lot of
Yeah, I'm looking through his movies, and it's like a lot of animated movies.
I remember
all the
seeing the Rocky
shows.
Horror Picture Show at Kiva Auditorium downtown, and it was fully immersive. So everybody was throwing stuff. People were dressed up. It was like Comic Con, and I
That's
was
pretty
sitting up in the balcony, which was cool. So I got to watch most of it. I wasn't really part of that cult following. I wanted to see it on the big screen. So yeah, it was fun. I remember that when I first moved out here.
Geez, it's rated pretty horribly.
Oh, rated horribly. What do you mean?
Like just by like ratings.
Oh,
But
it's like it's got a huge cult following, dude. It's
yeah.
not every you either. I think you either love it or hate it.
Yeah.
Or just don't know it. You know. Definitely not a conservatives show.
Right.
Putting labels.
I looked up the new one. Sorry.
Oh, the new one. Yeah, I haven't even seen that one. But the
There's a new
original
one?
was. Yeah, they redid it.
2016. Yeah.
The original was
this-
like Susan Sarandon, Brian Bonson or Boscow. I can't remember. He was a
Barry
boyfriend or husband.
Bostwick.
Barry Bostwick. Tim Curry, Meatloaf was in it.
Yeah.
It was like
Meatloaf.
they ate him. They ate Meatloaf at like towards the end.
Really? Yeah, this one was rated much better.
The original, yeah.
Interesting.
I would like to see Jack Black do it, but like with a different wardrobe. I don't know if that would work or not.
Right.
Did you ever see Rocky Horror Picture Show? Ready?
I did, yeah, a few times. I love it.
Yeah, you love it.
I like it. Yeah, I'm a fan.
Yeah, that's good. I've only seen it twice. At one time live, and I think once on TV.
Yeah, I saw it in the theater once, a community theater over on Long Island. They did a really good job.
Nice.
It was great.
Oh, they did like a live?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's sick. I would love to see that live.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh, they just showed the movie at the Kiva, and the audience got to sing along, participate. You know what I mean? There wasn't like movie etiquette. It was
Right.
come to play kind of a thing.
I mean, that
I
sounds
also
like
saw-
fun too.
It was pretty cool. It was cool to see. I didn't really know what to expect. I was like, that should be interesting, and yeah, I went. It was pretty good. I also saw Faces of Death at that theater too, which was insane.
Wow, they used to show those in theaters. Holy shit!
It was a showing at like midnight or 11 o'clock at night or something that they had there. It wasn't like a matinee or something. It was like a special Faces of Death tonight.
Oh yeah.
So it's pretty
Yeah, I
cool. It was
remember.
weird seeing that on the big screen.
Yeah, I'm sure. I remember they used to go around on VHS tapes. You know, my
Right.
cousin had VHS tapes of it.
Yep. Dude, I still have a bunch of VHS and DVDs, man. And I don't have anything to play them on.
Mm.
I used to have a DVD VHS combo, which worked really well, and I guess something broke on it. Didn't work no more. But you gotta get another one of those.
Yeah, save them all. It'll be worth something. Pass them
Yeah.
on to me.
You got it. Heck yeah, man. Got boxes of them. I got some original Disney movies.
That's what I'm saying. You have like box sets of like Harry Potter, or not Harry Potter. What do you have? Lord of the Rings.
Godfather. No, I did. I had. Well, Josh did. He got them, and he lent them to me, and I was watching them, and then I lent them to Charles. Never got them back. But it was the extended version box set of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. It was
Oh, damn.
Dang.
9 hours of movie or more. It was like 12 hours. Yeah,
Yeah.
12 hours of movies. I found somebody threw it away. I was working in apartments, and somebody threw away the VHS box set of the original Star Wars trilogy that was digitally remastered, but it was still. So I even have that too, and that's VHS. I have the Godfather movies, all those on VHS. Those are my mom's. Like I said, a bunch of Disney. So, probably worth something. Oh, they will be, like you said, for sure.
Yeah, once they take them all, once like they're off markets and they're like privatized, and there's like a small market for that one Disney movie from 2004, whatever,
Or
the original
1970s.
Shrek. Yeah. I'm thinking of the
It's
new age
amazing.
stuff, but yeah.
Nostalgia drives the price up on a lot of things, man.
Mhm.
Notice
Yeah.
that? It's pretty
Yeah.
interesting. Just to own a piece of history.
Right.
Which
It's
is pretty
kinda cool, though.
badass. Yeah, it's cool. Like I had like a classic car. Having a 1960 whatever
Right.
Charger is like badass because you're like, yeah, it's a piece of time. Essentially,
Especially
like
all
at,
original, right?
yeah.
Keep it in
What's
good
the
shape.
word I'm thinking of? I don't know.
My uncle had a Model T or Model A
Oh wow.
for like the longest time, and he would take it out cruising once a month or something. Yeah, I never saw it, but yeah, I heard stories.
Is it like a 30s car? 40s?
Maybe even
Maybe
no.
even earlier,
Yeah, earlier I think it's
like
like
20s.
whenever they started making them. It
Well,
was
the
one of
T
the
was
first,
the first one.
right? The Model T was,
Yeah,
or the Model A was.
I believe the T from
I
Ford.
think the Model T was the first mass marketed.
Probably. The mass marketing worked.
What?
So the mass marketing worked even generations later.
1927 and 1932 was the Model A.
I
The
think
car
it
was very
before.
different from the Model T.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
the T came out first.
27 to 32. 1908 to 1927. Yeah.
That was like,
Yeah.
literally the first cars that were on the road that were like being sold, and more used for like military and shit.
Right. As the
Okay,
old Model A. I don't know if you could see it.
Yeah, those ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, those look more classic. Like the T's,
pretty
like
cool.
more have less of a body frame to it, kind of, huh?
I believe so. Let's find out.
Like no fenders, almost type.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah. Look at that. Holy shoot. Let me get that.
Still looks kind of badass.
It's like Batman's car almost.
Yeah. It's got the fenders in there, but
Yeah, but it's definitely different.
yeah.
More boxy looking almost. Looks like a Bonnie and Clyde's car, isn't it?
Damn.
They were Prohibition, so they were after that.
Oh, they made it for almost 27 years.
That 1908
I mean,
to
20
years.
1927. Yeah.
Yeah, no
Almost
kidding.
20 years. Yeah.
Well, when was Prohibition?
I guess it was around that time, right?
Yeah. What?
I'm just reading this like article, and it says the relatively low price was a result of their efficient fabrication and their assembly line instead of individual handcrafting. So the savings from mass production allowed the price to decline from $780 in 1910, which is equivalent to $26,000 in 2025.
Still not bad for a brand new car.
Yeah.
They lowered from that down to $290 in 1924, which is worth $5,400 in 2025.
What? 5,400?
In 2025.
So I'm sorry, I missed the first part. The dogs.
So it went from 780 in 1910 to 290 in 1924.
Wow. Because of mass production.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you don't need as many people, or maybe. I don't know how that works.
Yeah,
they
they're
didn't have
the
robotics
savings-
as much, right?
robotics. No, I mean, I
Like
think
they had
it
like
was
a
just
moving line
machine.
or something. Like,
Yeah.
stuff.
No, it's like, yeah, they had very beginnings of that stuff, and they were like, all right, well, let's get these workers off the line. Let's stop paying so much labor. Stop paying for. I don't think they paid for health back then, but yeah. But yeah, imagine that a car after 14 years going down $20,000 in value.
Wow.
That's
Amazing.
insane.
Crazy. Tim Izzy.
Let's cut this out. We're gonna end the show. Kim just got home. She's been out of town all week, so I'm gonna say goodbye and go hang out with the wifey.
All right.
That's a good idea.
Well, it's been a good show, man. We were over an hour, so
Oh yeah.
that was pretty smooth, pretty flowing. Thank you everybody for joining us, and please leave a comment, say something. Want to be on the show? Let us know. Once again, this is Mike with Three Minds One Mike with Radu and Anthony. We'll see you next week.
Adios.
Bye, everybody.